Okay, today I'm going to focus on what I did to the wheel wells today. You can see I made a couple of half arches out of some leftover plywood I had. This is 3/4 inch oak veneer plywood. And then I bent up and screwed on some what's called bendable plywood. I added some extra aluminum. There was a spot up here that wasn't covered. There will be aluminum up underneath here that will meet up with the outer skin, and I'm going to let the outer skin hang down about 1/4 inch so I can caulk it in between. The tires and wheels on this trailer all sit right in underneath the wheel well, and there's about 1 inch of clearance between the outer skin and the tire, so nothing can hit anything. And carrying on, I framed in above the wheel well on both sides, so it's ready for some more plywood. Tomorrow I'll put another piece of plywood on both sides and one on the roof. I have to add another cross piece up there. And then there'll be, I keep getting my 4 foot marks where the plywood's going to overlap and join. Keep getting them in the wrong place, but I'm not too worried about it. A few extra studs are good for strength. So that's the one wheel well done. Kind of dark in there. And here's the other wheel well. They're both pretty much the same. This box is actually a little smaller than that box. This was the second box I assembled, and I realized I didn't need it to be as big. But on top of the plywood, I'm going to put blue foam in there. Everything's going to have foam sandwiches. Let's see. See the roof up here. I have to take the temporary screws out yet and replace them, and I have to go before. I'm gonna have to go around and either remove or drive in these screws that are sticking out a little bit, so that the outer skin, the fiberglass will sit nice and flat. I guess that's about it for today. Be a lot more progress tomorrow. I am running out of the studs I made up. I split 20 8-foot 2x8 2x4s. I can get 3 studs out of each piece of 2x4, and I've pretty well used them all up. Some of them were too warped to use. I'm slowly getting rid of them by using them for short support pieces. Anyway, I started off with 32 sheets of this 1/8 inch Luan. I haven't counted up to see how many there's left, but a lot of them, those down there, are pre-cut for the inner walls. This is another outer door skin. I cut it today. And probably not going to put it on tonight, but oh yeah. This is going to be our fridge. We found out that there's no problem using a normal domestic fridge. Just have to figure out a way to anchor it, and make sure the doors don't fly open. And I've already figured that out. But it'll take up a lot less space than a larger motorhome fridge. Yeah, it does have a freezer. This was our youngest son's fridge when he was in university for a couple of years. And I think it'll make a pretty good fridge. All right. Thanks. Oh, one quick thing. This is the bendable plywood. As you can see, you can really get it to bend. You can bend it into a very tight corner. When it's all glued together and screwed together, it's still just as strong as